So you were listening to Adam Fupa Media. This is your favorite program, Trending Issues. And just as you know, we come your way every Saturday. We come your way every Saturday with Trending Issues. And I'm your host, Yao Asamoah Kokote, aka Wofa Dinho. Now what you MP and ACCA. Now you don't nsm air bro. Blasters. Lawyer in team from KJT versus Makola. I say Brasters. Your honor, Brasters. Black Stars won't some ababetoja. After so encophobia one no me wadwen say on be cool. Coup d'etat. Almost some ababetoja. After so chairman won't me hun sensem. And a UK government versus the Ashanti Kingdom. In some way, and somewhere in China, ya de bro. Na mabeja for Aji Wanigwa. Until we are about to have a conversation. Why? And we are going to have GH Hausa, who is going to join us on the line. I have beautiful Gloria here with me with the authenticated authentic, and the break you must have BRB. I think this month, if you are awarding for the presenter of the month, without any doubt, Ebeko authentic. So we have GH Hausa on the line, who is going to join us very soon in the conversation. A very big shout out to my producer, Richie the Billionaire. Pampana Odopa. I hope you had a lovely week. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Trending Issues is live. And make sure you share the link. So quickly, we are going back to our pundits. Authenticated authentic. Mahai. Na apom to say. Nana what you more say?
Oh, as usual, and everything some point. Bibia come.
Okay. Around who there?
Oh, damn.
Blasters are around who?
It was something which was born to happen. We knew it.
Okay. Gloria.
Hello.
Apom to say. Now what you make say? Ekoye. Around who?
Oh, Black Stars Day. Say last week me the kind can say Ghana member.
Okay, GH Hausa is on the line. Hello, GH.
Yeah, Dinho.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
You say, Inshallah, we are doing fine, and I believe each and everyone is also doing well.
Inshallah, yeah, Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Now, how was your week?
Well, like as usual, the week, I mean, the weather was good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Then it changed again. Today it changed, so the week has been something which is there as usual.
Okay. So, quickly, Yanfa Nkomono, starting Nkomono. Black Stars, Ghana Black Stars. Now, what you mean? They were kicked out of the AFCON. Personally, I was hoping say Mozambique dear. Na me free ejuma by. I was so tired into Monsieur Minna Kakrana, Missoriana, Mashe Marchino. So I was listening to Adam for Fast Post. Inti dayamu na meti say authentic say Ghana is leading by 1-0. And this is the first half. Now me say send here adwuma na si and I be fair mu die. Then I think said dayani mu na me say so go Ghana shemi endo. Inti me da sorry anopa me si o me kwahwe konmiki. Me koya onua gemia ko say Chris Hutton. Chris tactical error shooting must go. Now me say me kwahwe highlights me koya almost last 6 minutes and I'm and I'm like, what is happening to Blasters? Authentic.
Yeah.
One sports analyst Okaya ho. Ya call AFCON no. Yes.
Minim tima ebefa cup.
Plastic cup cramp yenye bi. Your view with current Ghana Blaster team and the GFA. What is happening to Ghana Football Association? What is happening?
Yo, for me that was cinema for akulia we say so the chia etiefo na hwefo omo hwe both social media and omo so doing the listening on radio. You be chill bi na asa do bi ase say darling den no munya ho adaje na omuti adamfopa esa hwe adamfopa. Over we say Black Stars and I said the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, the men's senior national team no. Over for some time now, no, they were doing a campaign, bring back the love, no, but playing this kind of game, where is the love coming back from? When we are playing this kind of game, the Black Stars are back from. When we are playing this kind of game, you say the Free Ghana Football Association GFA, Ura Kets. Simon Edmond Ukreku. Omde ye the mandate ni share insano. The second time in the first time they can betimi aka say time no by now there were crisis of COVID ni nko ne bana ade inti say eni mind me amfa ye beti ase. But this is the second time ayato abano SID ama obiem. And obaye no yako 3 major tournaments, yako AFCON 2021 o Cameroon, yako World Cup o Qatar, ansana yako AFCON yiso la Côte d'Ivoire. And obianim just say niema basa group stages any biya dey free mu ofa cut ye esokreku bae our football every day is going down, every day declining. Just what me say our football is going in a ditch. Just say a mess, a ball, a rubbish, a mura ofa ye share our course football because say o mind biya no team and I say national team and I say football e be so na e pinti na say gina if you from the coast the under 10s the 12th the 17s and sana ba yenim ja mo ye tra Accra mu de we know Accra ni time mu de we know say the na coast is if I dey tie those days
Accra ni bobi wo
o say
me sister Accra ni coast me bo under 12
those days na coast near we can say so Camilo near say or honomu near we can say Kotubabi power lines Medina fire sticks any a lot of other clubs honomu na players to say Stephen Apiamo Michael Essien Suleiman Tari Ebaba Derek Boateng any Ibrahim Atiku Antonio Bodai any all the players are unimum say during their time Black Stars near Black Stars all these boys are products of coast football. And then you course right then egu course can say course league ni na egu in sasia na packs na ye bo course wo nene o matonton ni na de sisi adan course football is dead over egu a hifa na players ye be na chawo na ya den ye nyom de makwa bo tournament ya de under 17 ye share under 17 when was the last time Ghana qualify call AFCON under 17 Yakobi, that's 5 years in here. Yakobi, the last time Yakobi, 2016 or 2017, any AFCON under 17, Black Stars. Apart from that, in the Yakobi, under 20 satellite, the same thing. Black Metos under 23, AFCON. Yakobi, 2 or 3 years ago, Morocco group stage in the film. Olympic Games, Black Metos. The last time Yakobi then Stephen Apiamo time, which is Greece 2004.
Yeah.
Since then, Black Meteors away. It's nowhere to be found. Black Stars. yedidimu saa from there 2006 esiemu ne apia mo muntai der boat me na de be shema Black Stars no Black Stars yedidimu ba can 28 ye ko je ye kan say can 28 ye bronze medal third place ye ko 2010
second
Egypt ye ko 2012 asamoja dawo makose penalty against Zambia Eddie film semi-final 2013 against Burkina Faso ye film semi-final 2015 ye call final Cote d'Ivoire GF 2017 ye sa call semi-final Cameroon 2019 round of 16 2021 2023 shambolic performance abysmal performance 2 consecutive times our best outing as a nation in AFCON in recent times, and it's the last 2 editions of AFCON. 2021 in Cameroon, of course, 2023 in the Cote d'Ivoire. You know, just say nothing is working from 2000, basically 2024, 24 years in here. We have changed 25 coaches. Results will be MI. Our last AFCON it me fired 1982. And again, and I'm ready both you for him any AFCON 4. Our last African Cup of Nations in 1982 of na obi o was studio he biara ye wo obi aye. So what yes here. Obi o studio ye wo obi aye. So what here. 18 over. These are some of the things I heard here can. End over. I'm for Amababedi and football and over the years in Nano Ketokreku on the West. There's already there. Bomb. I can't say
me bow. See, Granny, GH, move and tell me why. Like I'm spending a lot of time with Authentic because on the sports way. The thing is, now the players are camp. Looking at individual brilliance of our players, do you think, sir, we don't have quality players on the field and compete me aye Juma?
If you have the individual players no talents no if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a teamwork, only chemistry, only share, obia individually he will play, but for results be Emma. That's the thing. Because obia esa kabo person oye bibia digi ninidini ade na eba ne sa teamwork ni ho, determination or cohesion or chemistry no nothing. Eba ne sa you will not get results. Unya results that you go 10 times results be a MPL film over. Of say utie bia on my sports show na me a typical example with the Tarangala Senegal Aliou Cisse before somebody team no man 2016 na omo dey under 20 na 23 amano ankoyi but still ano omade of edi nanim ekoko hu empany4 no say no ejuma no metimi aye have been there before wa captain Senegal national team no da edomako finals twice and omo elusu ye both to Cameroon and fa by now mudi under 20 team amano 23 amano wa ye ejuma ni bi ena musaki bonu coach ana o coachi national team no osimo fa team ni man obetimi aye adwuma no ena de of din anim ni ade no kan no team ni man over 2016 of the team ni man ba be see enei results is there obi abehu ode on ba 2017 AFCON ewo e kan say Gabon omudu knockout stage si anu free man fa ode on ko 2018 World Cup ewo Russia group stage eno free mu odem ko 2019 AFCON Egypt eno ko di second finals against Algeria no show wa na ye no so mu di second 2021 they came back for the first time in their history Senegal omuji AFCON 2021 under the stewardship of Aliou Cisse omoko ye can say World Cup Qatar 2022 omudu knockout stage and now they are there again.
So do you think sir your problem is we need to have a local coach and answer saying because if a local coach you try kwesi apia offer me any local coach and any foreign coach in any offer we must have a plan say as a nation you know football no when you plan your 3 4 5 years plan yedi juma coach bia ye be kokofa wa ba bia no coach no ba enyo na ba be kiro say me na
yen as a nation na ya forward money to your can your plan we na dey follow
go sa plan where ya be na mpanifo na kire players or monfa mo no
Wofa, we are talking about plans say yeah build the team no. You know we are talking about say ya go for coach Aba nafa Richmond Kobo Fawe Kobo no, we are talking about plans say yeah plan say your ebia sa place we fi under 17 and eba it for the next 3-4 years since our place we fi 17 o man ye group up no ma ko under 20 o ma ko under 23 na eventually no ma ko blasters we any players yeah nature mbese 5 years na ye dey abroad team dey akoya ni along the way na say obi a good na so ba we can you bet him dey na ashim but you benya core of a team ye dey yes our plan no so what you say the last time ye timi nya bi time na Andra you omuja na 21 World Cup no Egypt no na Milo timi epic sa boys ni bi ofa Edia ofa Jima Bedu ofa Ransford Osei ofa Andrea you ofa Jonathan Mensah ofa boys ni best at least bet 10 ena odi Ricardo Moni sa John Mensah mu na de adena no so ba from 206 208 Muntari bi na de adeno e blend and results no ho no ma ye fam ko 210 World Cup no ko do quarter finals ye buy semi final yakọ final mienu 2015 17 ko no banner introfa we must have sa plan ni bi but enye sa na say ochina management member bi player about racing club Genk Belgium ni afere we bandalet ni afere de ade a sa much sa ba ko no see ya na e be take 1000 years bonsu akra ye no musu ye fe bi da itino ye do de ade no.
Okay, GH. Hello, GH. Hello. Gloria, what the Embra also? I think say GH House.
I think say yeah, authentic. Wakaninia, and I agree with authentic about the planning for a core team for the Black Stars. I think it's a very important initiative. I will say Black Stars in penning for GF in penning for no omutumi etna ho na omutumi nya san hihye na no ebeboa Black Stars fa all the same. I think say in the last match no Black Stars no omoya de ombobo ne pa just say at the last minute na omote e na omusan share back ka ho na ebu yakuma ama insults na na I am very very massive but omobo match ni yeah.
Okay, GH.
Dinho.
Yeah. Your observation with the current Blaster squad and now facing GFA.
Well, I believe the Blaster squad no. The call up is the manager who's supposed to do it. He knows the kind of people he wants to work with. So if there is a problem, I'll blame the manager. Yes, the manager again, Ghana Black Stars, is influenced by the GFA, which is supposed not to be so. We have to allow him to exercise his work autonomously. So I would say that the current Black Stars can be a better Black Stars after selecting a manager who can control the players all by himself and his team without any influence, and a strategic coach, a coach who knows when to change. Because our coach, he didn't help us because his strategy or his formation that he was using was bad, and he only took Egypt Cup as World Cup, and the rest was just like a friendly. So they need to work hard. They need to respect the Ghana.
What would be your solution as in working hard?
Working hard, I would only say that there should be a coach who will regularly call the players. I mean, in a year, even if it's not friendly, when they are on break, they should be able to come together. They should be able to train together for like 5 times within the year. For this one, they'll be able to know themselves well, know when to pass to who, know how they play. But if you look at how Inaki was playing, it's the same thing that he was playing at Atiku that made him score and even gave assists. But in Ghana, it's not the case. You see that Jordan will get the ball. Instead of giving a true pass to Inaki, he was dribbling. So they have to know each other. As a coach, you have to know your players, call them for them to train together. And the GFA should allow them to exercise their power without any interference.
Okay, let's come to this. People are saying that some of the players should leave. Do you agree to that? And if you agree, what with you personally, which players would you like to see them leave the Ghana Black Star team?
For me, I'm not the coach, so I wouldn't say I would like a player to leave because he knows his players and he called them. You get it? So I wouldn't say that. People have been saying that you brothers should leave. That's their own cup of tea because they think that
do you personally want
that
you brothers to play?
If the coach has called them and he thinks they can play,
GH, you let's say you are now a coach. Would you select that you brothers to play?
If I'm doing my formation, I would rather choose Ayu. You get it? I would choose Bebe Ayu to play, but Jordan will sit for a while. You get it? I know how to do my formation. I mean, I know how to do my formation.
Okay. Authentic.
Yeah.
Let's come back to you. Now, I'm for Black Star players no yempamo munina. Dissolve the team no anyway. Is it a solution? Because say me Kapa Ghana J me feel under 20 na the day you did any moment no. And I think under 17 be that time cry you lose Buan cricket. And I share Ghana my free mu I think in the semi-final stage.
New Zealand 99
it wasn't 99. When it's okay Buan cricket Obobasa. Yeah. Omo pass ball no and no free mu since players in now could say and o chabo who say that so
New Zealand 1999
there be 99.
Yeah, the Jones the coach just like for the New Zealand 1999.
That be and back Ghana the third or say fourth.
New Zealand 99 New Zealand.
That be the first and me chess and I said no fano.
Me dem can say New Zealand because that time na you can 91 93.
And we am quite you.
Yes, New Zealand 1999 with Antonio Budai, Don Bote, Ishmelado, Derek Boatin, Ibrahim Atiku, that squad were 1999. New Zealand, yeah. Bon, offer, Black Stars. I will say them can offer. We must have a plan. We must have a plan. We must have a plan. At the end of the offer, I will say, Jetimi, Enyase. Yako World Cup says, we must have a national team sports complex and I say academy. Say the French for Clairefontaine, England for St. George's, other national teams in the Obi. Yenyo within sports complex anyway. I have Basa Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence Pram.
But do you think it's as a result of lack of accountability? Because I say the citizens
and also a factor. It's a contributing factor because say your sports national sports complex and national teams ebe campoa fine we hon but for me the unim I never kwada am say say e was say the burger for the ombo mo abubuchi omo hono local scene I was say ye pet to me no I was say yetiminya say be a fine where Black Stars coach so free abrochiro so free Ghana ono ye Black Stars coach na ye pet Black Stars coach ono ye local ono no e technical team nimbi na every Sunday and I say midweek biano all go around league centers for Ghana and monitor players no recommendations e dia ma Black Star coach no head so local so e bronium e bia at least your sports complex no hono wa pick from team bia we bia be 2 say dia 3 ye campo mo national sports complex hono Sunday ye bo league ya Monday morning, ya campu muni na you train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and upani break you. Along the way, no number friendly matches. Na yenya players ni be free. Na foreign ones and also no. Na ye de bia blended. then we go forward over.
Okay.
But there's just a saying a bit in your
but
say bogus no kwane ade omo sika no
so the day you the assembly abeto I say on behalf of my teammates I want to sincerely apologize to Ghana. We are deeply sorry for not performing well.
Sorry for himself.
All we ever wanted is to serve our dear nation better with our gifts. We will surely come back better.
When?
With this statement, the day are making, or say we will surely come back better. That means when it does will be still or best about Black Stars. No.
Wait, offer. Me tell me, I say, the coach be friends of Frey Andrea, your coach, me go Bundria. No, we will come back better.
We surely come back better.
It's what we need to know at his age, any performance, no, you need to know. Still, offer into a person or chase or time be man. Obetimi abo blast.
That is at his age now. I feel so we are not handling the day well. We are not managing him well.
Na asembe na okay. You managing the same. Say na person you managing the same. Offer. Team.
Asante di asante nke de da be ye bi o.
Of ye ni me offer it offer. Obi amoni di mboni offer. Offer. Team ne ho no no se bi o enye obi bona fide property. Enye obi abusua eyapade. A national team. Ghana nationals playing all over the world. It will be a national over. Will be a several sometime. Watch out 20 diamond and that blasters. Why you be? Yes, Reno.
It's almost enough ye.
Tigare. Don't do it. Afu Tigare. Dear, come back to this. The way in a year, yes, Reno. Your place will home offer. Your young boys. Share over. Satimia ACM coach war. Denmark, FC Nordjylland. Your Ghana boys need to honor Ibrahim Mubi.
Even could just some cry West for Juventus in Ghana.
Academy, no, I combine a creative. The South no mobile. Make us Nordjylland now. It's a more Denmark. Over. Your Ghana boys need be 1918 over. Met me up plus best 6 dear. You bet me. And yet, home the Miamamu could be there. Didn't have your blessed people one man. Look, I say plus 3 Basa HSC Baku. Fenerbahce HSC back when one club will be so England home say Brighton HSC 3 Ghanaian boys Obufisa sir Nordjylland young boys of they are good boys your mom chance okay offer
okay
papa mo are you so like ye be a domas obi am obudi money but emena so say offer aduma no ye do ba bi na say wan ye enim kwase kwa say oman kwase ya ne be say ya ne be so tia ya ana emi ya say tem bia no mu di o ma enko ye
yankwaso it's no the day are you enenua Jordan are you you say omubetimi akọ Jordan there I don't know why a coach be about money bono cuz ne ball bone there to be frank in Black Stars it's not on mobile cuz the ball bone there Mr. C training crowd makes me abo change the obo fact authentic Jordan they need their final Jordan Yanko so 6 people sentenced to death after attempting coup d'etat say na watchimu mutie ya nyanipa nkrofobia ya sentencing omo to death the reason is they were going to do coup d'etat Ghana intino ya chi omo na ede omo akokot Gloria coup d'etat no do you think they need to be sentenced to death or life imprisonment?
Yeah, they have to be sentenced to death. That's the death penalty for such a crime. For high treason, betraying Ghana, betraying your country, no. The punishment, you say, you come. And that's why these people were sentenced to death, according to the Ghana 1992 constitution. It's very strange to us Ghanaians because usually in your way no. And so many people are confused with say Oma cancel death penalty, I feel almost life imprisonment. But and yet high treason no and Oma cancel Oma refining death penalty. High treason betraying the country no.
General say mutu.
And hanging.
Okay.
Okay.
GH.
Yeah, Fadino.
Yeah, so what's your command the echo?
I meet you, pa.
So, Sani Pansia Yachi Omuya, now they need to be hung to death. Do you think is in the right direction? Must they be sentenced in life imprisonment? And I say they should be sentenced to death.
Gloria Kayano, that's what the Constitution says. According to Article 3, Clause 3, we get it. So, see, any person who that's subsection A, by himself or herself or in consent with others by any violence or other unlawful means, suspends or overthrows or abrogates this Constitution or any part of it, or attempts to do any such act of like this coup d'etat, aids and abets in any manner any person referred to in paragraph A, I just read of this clause, commits the offense of high treason and shall, upon conviction, be sentenced to suffer death. And so yes, he can. Also call the Article 290 of the Ghana Constitution, which talks about amendments. You realize that some of the death penalties that we amended, which is like if someone commits murder, it was amended that the person should serve life in prison. But this treason, it wasn't amended. It still remains that the person should suffer death. And that's what they are going to suffer. And we should note that death penalty is not, let me say, an alien to any civilized country. Up to date, US is still happening all over the world. It's there. You get it? So it's normal. They plan to commit something, and it's a treason. And according to the Constitution, they knew it and they wanted to do it. They knew the consequences and they went for it. Had they succeeded, they could have been saved. You get it? Because the Constitution wouldn't have affected them. Because when they overthrow a government, they overthrew the Constitution. Yeah. But they weren't successful. That means it will affect them and they must suffer the consequences. So they called it upon themselves and it's just penalty. Maybe I can only negotiate for them by they injecting them so that they will die early by than they rather hanging them. That one is cool.
So you rather prefer they inject them to death than hanging them?
Exactly. That's why we rather they won't suffer to death, but they rather only relax and die.
Okay, we have Helpworth here with us. Oba Studio Hachapan. Bema. Abom to say.
Alhamdulillah.
Kasa de mami wa misro.
Alhamdulillah. That's boko.
Nyamiadum pa kwaba.
You of this year ma obi akwaba.
Okay. Dia kan ye nipa says ye ni omo akogina courts. Na court e bu omo for say yenkokum omo because they plotted coup d'etat. Obet me akwechi kakra ma.
I think sir issue about your chomo 2019 or 2018.
21.
Your chomo 2019 to 20. I think 20 started.
Kasa de mami na.
Started 20 almost planning
5 years now. 5 years in it.
Yeah,
5 years.
Yeah. 2018, 2019 or your chinipa 9.
Yeah,
I think
9.
Yeah, Jack 3, then 6 inside. Me follow. Say enisa voto to Galanda in na mebo. Say ukoma e side no mufi. Omo yes ade no. Me.
Wo de dunkomo na
me follow pa ba usha yetima Jack 3 or 6 kom ne de. Be aware say omo ye to investigation. Yeah, I'm passing because for you to and overthrow where constitutional abayan guni de when na mini abane how is it can they deserve it. Na me and say there's a lady in it. And there's a woman with
this is discrimination against men. How can you say yourself back out?
You know, this high crime. I think only men. I think they have that boss to say they will usually. But there's a lady in it. She's having the babakwedi 2 years and then bakwedi 5 years.
But so onim enokoye.
And then ukoma ufo location and kono be chief of staff.
Lady no.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can say omo can say resource no munya they deserve it. But death penalty no yeah, judges the man for the beer, but I don't think me who say President be a fair me say young Kunipano.
Okay, so Vince and Anado wouldn't put.
I don't think there's any president be organ or the sign. They say so they will just be there in the prison forever.
Oh, okay.
You say president.
Okay, so you be follow Adam Wofa media be follow na yahwe say if these people are going to be hanged to death and I say
that one won't happen.
The BC no so ye be bro.
It will happen.
unless the president certify it, but me president
no,
even though
there is no need for the president certifying it too. Is this one is the constitution? There are certain things that the government
how is that constitution? The judges and the but president and notify say Munkoya, you don't have the right or constitution. How is that?
It's like no, it doesn't happen like that. When a person is sentenced to imprisonment, if they don't need the government, the
president has to affirm it. As my can say, if I'm wrong, I should.
So, viewers, if you have any comments on that, kindly type it in the comment section.
The judges will, but
must the president put his signature under it to certify it to say these people needs to be dead, and I say. Obey me. Once the constitution has said
constitutional requirement as a president will follow after the case. If I'm wrong.
Okay, so do not forget the first Samuel glass and aluminium service.
I said back about football. Me sorry, I wasn't here earlier. Just a few minutes, 1 minute, just 1 minute. Na mo kasa na the day you and brother Jordan you born even why?
Oh, where she? Statistics are bad with shit. He's not the passes him caught the Bibian caught. He's not passing ball. He's not attacking. When you're one over from us at the 90 from please let's not go back to Jordan. We know you like Jordan.
No,
you know you like Jordan, but guy next year. I'm say Jordan boy, you know. If I start training 6 weeks, me boy na Jordan. Boy, I Bobby da senior.
Pray about pass Jordan and you.
When about pray about na Kudus way. Kudus way. Zekukura yaka joko. Kudus not so bad when you know what man of the man. I didn't have for my Jordan. So I didn't have for my Jordan.
Yeah, last my Kudus did.
Kudus was the man of the match. Oh, you feel he was the man of the match. Jordan boy, me training 6 weeks. Jordan can't match up to my energy. Jordan. Then they find a Jordan they forget to cry. I'm power no cry Jordan I'm power no.
My man fire. Madam miss me by just to the issue.
Yeah,
Jordan you. Put me in crunch me say we show the prayer say omo tournament. Any coach will pick
Jordan
players without Jordan you. Any coach in this world no
Obobo chain we na Inaki na Jordan Obobo chain Inaki na.
Oh, Fadinho. Na
Obobo chain Inaki na.
Me cancer. I didn't hear uti. Maybe me cancer. I didn't hear Jordan you in any team in this world. Jordan you.
It is obvious. Kumenu crack assembly. Say other players like Omuni come for.
Your performance wa hu odi na we na
Omuni boss won him share.
Who call the camp side abo uti me waste time bia uti in Ghana national team even Ghana from the whole world. Uti pick 2 players without Jordan you. AC any coach be any obe pick okaso of Ghana best players uti of from Abatima.
And then the situation where outside, but not inside down there.
No, as man can be authentic wa mumisa. Coach BNO any certified coach, world class coach, class 1 coach be obe Ghana so
me parable boss and na crange from say world class player.
Na coach BNO
enko na Jordan dey me see me training 6 weeks.
You show no tactical.
You show no tactical yan one pass boy. Any tactical yan one tactical yan onya bo anu oti to. Debi Jordan boy dey me see me training 6 weeks. Jordan can't match up to my energy. Be down.
Who your host? What you show now? Where personal?
I think say Jordan and you.
Dinho na try me. Dinho say nya fibo mo. To tell you something.
I think say it's time obekona other players.
Gloria, me see me Dinho no. Me nya fibo mo. Joakim bobo. Eje chauza. Mani dada so na park ne so. Mani dia dasi. say Togo, University of Togo, Timbo, yes, so be answer, starting no, Ghana team be uncle, I was the one who broke the record. Yes, you
say they are pricing now.
Russia Ghana Black Stars degree. I mean, you see a show on Quadia, of course, that is obvious. The Russia Ghana Black Stars.
The day you dear
senior
age wise, on that be minimum again. But Jordan, you know.
Jordan, there was personal sentiment. Oh, Jordan, you poor. Any personal.
The performance in
trust. And I message Jordan Bob, me training 6 weeks, he come out up to my energy. Forget. Do not forget to say, first some more glass and aluminium express, and almost say, so we see then up as yeah, aluboard can curtain wall, hinge doors, frameless doors, shower doors, PVC windows. Albert me, I contact you, or number 0247 194 0247 194 0247194522. Contact your mo na omo embedi djuma fefefe enfama Jordan assembly my uncle sibio na me see me training 6 years all match me energy kwan bia so for real me see Dinho Wofa Dinho me nya free bom yanko so easy electoral commission na ochimu yete say omo a change omo pese omo change election date no from 7th December na omo de ba November as a stance now no omunya en confirm Gloria me fan free so
and this week is say easy no per se almost a date no and many officers ni kase is because of this year 7 December no e Saturday and Saturday Adventist Church for no appeal said they should change the date so that they can also partake in exercising their franchise. And easy for so say Jane Mensa so say and church for nintin or no or per se or sisano. Now some of the first week in November na omoye ni holiday. Senya obia benya daje akwa vote. But for me I don't think that it's necessary
to change the dates.
Yes, I think they should leave it in the December. If it's Saturday ne 17th better Saturday, yem vote sit. Ni was also say and here say be holiday. Can't afford a holiday too much.
But a Sunday I too. But I don't know way.
Say Saturday Adventists they don't vote, they don't do anything otherwise on Saturday. A resting day sorry
Omeda. Okay. GH.
Yeah,
so EC wants to change the election dates from 7th December to November, first week in November, I guess. What do you think? Is it necessary?
To me, it will affect the nation a lot.
How?
Because if the EC is doing something, they should think it should also affect the swearing in of the president. You get it? It will affect the swearing in of the president. So right when they change they cancel the dates now when the president is being voted into power, it will take like 2 months before the president will be able to start exercising his power, which will delay the country. So it will be like 2 months without any proper things going on, without any head of state. And we will be, I don't know if there to be a time for the one who was already in power to look at changing stuff for right. We shouldn't do it like that.
Okay.
Listen, leaving it on that same date is okay. They should leave it on the 7th. And I believe that it's not because of church, because the church doesn't have any power over the constitution or any. So it's not because of that. SDA people, if they won't vote, they should forget about themselves.
Please, they have to change it for them.
Okay, but why should they change it for them? Why didn't they change it for those who pray on Sundays, those who pray on Friday, and those who fall idolatry on during the other day? It shouldn't be because of them. The major minority, less than 1% of the population.
When I was in high school, I had a student. There was a student in my not in my class, but in my year, who was from the Saturday Adventist, and we used to write tests on Saturdays.
Untrue.
She doesn't write. They make her write by herself on another day.
So she's giving different questions.
They're saying I don't know, but she doesn't write with us on the Saturday.
But this is a national something, because if a season
How
the
come
Sunday
you
church
think-
will
how
go
come you
again.
think-
So your belief has
The
nothing to
person
do
who
with
attend
constitution.
UTC, because attend UTC, I know them say a woman has to be true.
GH, come again.
Any koko UTC, I know them say you can pizza and found when I saw you.
Oh, you don't know. They
Yanko help with so help with Osi Amani Kasapa
Ofadinho.
help with.
I did this week me tea na me say laughable because adena church be ka say because Saturday be kwase ti.
Because some
because Friday bosomfo so be ko. Then Thursday Friday Kramofo be ko hold. Yeah the Friday
money we
yeah the Thursday so ya nana ya santos be so dey say asase ya be so no ya woda. Ya ko Wednesday kwaku zansu me ya kwaku Wednesday. There wouldn't be any day for us to vote.
The problem is
and
not that they will go to church.
All crap, they've goofed. They don't think. Do they think?
The problem is not that they will go to church.
So what's the problem?
That's not the issue. That's what I'm voting. Say if it's an up. The problem is that for them on Saturdays, they are not allowed to.
Princess, now can
They are not to use that.
Do they maybe some drink? I don't think they think.
So it's an appeal that they are making.
An appeal.
But on one thing they are wrong. Say this day, 7th December, and to say you know, Sundays we will not go. We don't go to church. We will go to church.
It's not because they will go to church.
So I want to hear my uncle Jimensa so.
She wanted to change it to November.
We shouldn't discuss it. My uncle Jimensa so. I think this thing in 2016, Charlotte was tried, but it didn't work. Way before I think you need 1/3 of our parliament. Will be on vote on 1/3. What I say. And is where the only parliament support, you know. So once what they are to wanting say or suggestion. Previously you see about your laws or so not the just or say me autonomous me independent. I think this is how the issue should work. So days in Unkonoban or say one of the explanation meeting or joy from so bitte me or say should election go on roundoff and on is in the time what I say they are prepared no one for the second round. Both political parties in almost umbenya time they are ready. They are prepared or move for the next should the election go on roundoff. AC election we go roundoff. One will win easily or Ghana will be any.
Please, we don't know yet.
Ghana will be any. We already know who is winning this election.
You'll be very surprised.
And nothing. You will see it. Don't worry. And nothing is going to change that. So the East in Edgeman said he should organize free and fair election. No, just almost support party parachis akogu East office where they are just doing what they think. Say Ghana or Modia. Or any here, what the East should do is organize free and fair election. Clean election, clean. This obviously on the air affected fashion. We Ghanaians, we are just waiting on the 7th.
Okay, so on the elections, NPP for and Chombe primaries. I think it's supposed to be today. Yanko Kumasi na yankwedi nkomokakra. Won't me any the Ashanti Kingdom, Menchia Palace. Enya in Tawantawabi. GH, I don't know if you have the full gist of whatever is happening.
So obviously you can say won't be claim say or Atlantic in na who want to be friend or emane bestra man emane and the bua they can say the bua na ten as I say we na position won't be etina the radio station so na no ya ba ku bi na na cheso omo keka de omo pe so on the so much or authority especially when it comes to these illegal mining things no and I him for movie to episode almost to say no won't mean could you not be and catastrophe because of that until almost friend I'm an by him fee into no crama MPP for almost secretary or and him feel no caucus or the wound to me there they ever back. But one thing and that lawyer no man will feel being here now he was trying to say they say
lawyer
that's lawyer Ampa. What he was trying to say on whom to be patient, they say, look, whom to be was elected by the MPP people for him to be their chairman. And as such, he's politically elected. And two, for his powers, the power he has is only over the Ashanti. He doesn't have any control over the Kumasi itself. He doesn't have any control because currently Ghana is any part of the nation is under the president and it's under the people. He's just I would say a cultural role that he's playing. He doesn't play the political role. Who's playing the political role? So they should respect as such, and they shouldn't say they would on the tune acting and after they will close down his offices. No, unless the youth of Kumasi they are serious enough. So if the issue between Untumi and the Kano, I believe that they should be mature enough, especially when it comes to the chiefs. And when they are talking, they have to know how they are talking. They shouldn't go about behaving as if it is childish, giving people judgment before you call them. You can't say, you can't say, we are cassette here. And if you know so what cassette here, you've already judged the person. Why are you calling me again? I mean, okay. They should know their role.
Okay, Gloria.
Well, earlier this month, I read say Untumi the communique by say he didn't speak against the Utumfo. Now, the a propaganda by opposition. And no person will say some tension between Onone and Menshia Palace for no. And what is surprising for me is how NPP secretary Nesanko for no. I feel say omeyi omuhu free situation nim na omode pressure no ama nko say ombe Untumi say ombe, and I think this is the time when they should have shown support na omunia pacha oma assembly say nim senia munkrofo yi omusiti ukaka otufo ho asema is something else. And before he already said say he didn't say that, and if it was misconstrued as such, he is sorry. And then the secretary so later Ebema speech on his behalf say they don't mean for anything like this to happen. They want a smooth and fair voting process and everything. So I don't think say Nisha Fono and was saying ka omo friend or na omo nebeka asem no, because he has already said say he didn't say that. And a communicate for us also say like they want peace and they are opting for peace and a peaceful election process. And the funny thing is to say Papa no Debiana no okasa pan, but same way by there or say or the hospital or yare no home fano inti no mentia for na extending it day na o masamene say ombra or no traditional council for to Monday 29. So hopefully Monday 29. Ombekwa ko solve na eswat asana wenye
help it.
Wofa Dinho. Issue there. You can chama Untumi. Or no na MPP there. I think the issue happen na MPP for mo yom vetting. Now munya problem napo so no odi ade wo manhia na okọ vetting. But ono so some vice president edi. And then Untumi so a very powerful party be ono afemia be na ba omi ayede ba vet no koye no one aduchu minister for education no so koye no chama team praise no then so mami no na mo ye main contendant for the vice president. And then ayiba so napo ba no chama Untumi ankasa enti napo ko na me say omo party officials no ba ko de abufu confront chama Untumi say adena ayibaye no napo baye no adena napo baye no mamfa na anto ono so am praise ni bi na Untumi bufu enti Untumi kasa no na se ni bufu no se hampo no I mean my kingdom no be not him back na kokoso he no ho or chairman of MP or MPP point no say statement na o kan no say nana I mean kingdom na me happen no two for crackers asem na me ne nya adwa me kama adwa che no
no correct
o na o he nana no so odi ade wa santima mu but na ise na abufu ba na later o mo pa atwa no bi team ko kacha himfo no nana no mpo ko ka mo kacha himfo na
to be snitchy
mo kacha himfo no
Yes.
Your friend and I say, on the Sunday can use it. Nana was on to me good intro, no, so kind of quarry with me. Your fetch a mountain first. Guess all call Chamunti, no, or dear, or balance. I mean,
so don't know the queen.
That's not for the second time. The third time now.
Away, patch away, as summer, I was say your friend.
Third time, no.
When it came.
So okay, dear grand answer because
no, okay, no, some kind of statement for Frost, so say, how or two from Poca. I said, no, and I job can I channel.
And it's true.
And is he wrong? Is he wrong as a citizen to say that?
Once I can't, I will do two for the album there. Okay, tradition. So call you one. Your friend first time I saw Oko. Oh, yes, Nana, with the Mr. Oh, I inform Bejatum. It's not for a second time. Now, General Secretary Zuko Patch, now the Agua Papu, Mupatimo, Chairman, now I acquire who's been panel who did a chaser or Wofa.
So for can be a berry.
Total disrespect. And they do, you know, General Secretary, who said no, as I know you did. There's some distance or more. Well, you're from 1, 2. Now, one for Nidia Mahin for Nidia. And fine. And until what could fake kiss or other hospital, but as issue with the resolvable somewhere normal solve any issue.
Okay, young Facebook and YouTube, Uncle kind messages Kakrana, ya buy did the a better also. So from Facebook, Nana Kwame here for us nice one day. Nana Kwame Ghana, Blasters as a name. Obviously, Jordan is called to the national team because of the influence of some people on the team, which I believe is true.
That one that you are wrong.
Jordan and Bobo Biasa, from YouTube, from Stephanie, I say Adam for part to the world, Adam for part to the whole. We say, Bright B, also say, more of him, and I don't know commenter Gloria and Makey, Stephanie say, Gloria is right, please. I said you're kind, yeah, no, I saw you're right. And Sana, yeah, sorry if you better talking about your last question, your last topic now. Yeah, sorry if you call, but don't forget it's a first Samuel aluminium glass expert, and I saw you fit almost so yasne, and yeah, they show way bro. Inti uo abrochre na ope obi usi dine up and obi yeah or glass home ejumama wa contact first Samuel glass and aluminium service omeya alu bond cladding omeya curtain wall omeya head hinge doors omeya frameless doors omeya window doors UPVC windows ene dia ekeka omo number 0247194522 say o abrochire na wo fra now the +3233 +233 now the 247194522 omeya no kama edi ama me sure say Gloria wo dai na wo si no kra no omo na ebe yeah to aso this week Ghana free mu no ya na anya pa say me sorry Friday morning na me hu sa news way was it Thursday morning or Wednesday me hu sa news way on BBC on my official page say they are going to loan us looted gold artifacts stolen after 150 years on the Ashanti Kingdom, no, with respect to Otumfuo ne silver jubilee oba abedi no nti no gold amomo ba ye be wia no. Now you are giving it back to us as a loan for only 3 years. Now after 3 years no so if we plead that another 3 years at the account and must sign a loss at the government go the moon baby I say those goes now and now any artifacts be on
the loan as in
the loan yet me breaking it down. So on my actually when who say you they can't give it back to the rightful owners. Even though you be but you can't take it again. Now, this is how it is. Fanny say, oh to fear. And over Papa TV, me be and I also one who say, me na me over Papa TV no. And I also baba, you know me say okay, TV ni dey me na me na dey idea emra bi kire say TV even though me but make me dey amount e dey akofie for 3 days pe. After 3 days, I saw sign them at dear Bremy. And yes, my baby, you sign for Bremy.
So what the media so okay what the mammy say me the kwa
what the kwa
me family
and ran a ho nature after 3 days san fa bra me enso me be wi ai
so me person me can say mo sa dey we okay
me no me come pay food
yeah person
no na me person me ma no the agenda across problem Mohani say it's not the UK government giving it to the Ghanaian government. Museum
me say Ashanti Kingdom make
museum na oil and artifacts. Golden artifacts na your man golden in your man
one day they've accepted say a stolen item.
Yes, BBC on the platform was looted. BBC for publication looted.
And gold artifact na da hono omajatum say yes it's stolen item but you korea free
producer best meaning for ni bi atoto an ke be me de pa
you korea free yes sir you korea free Ghana omajatum say na e de antina say is there
omoya mradi antisro say sa ke me people be wiaye na so yes me fa na ye be fam mu na sa
na wrong information.
O say
we are giving a wrong information. They never stole it.
They looted. I said looted. No, they on their BBC platform. I said looted.
And
looted. Why is it looted? Let me tell you why is it looted. In 1874, the British fought the Ashanti Empire, and they won. And as a fact, they looted those artifacts. And it's something that they got from war. The Ashantis also took certain things from the Dinho people, like the 2-4 places his leg on the skull of a king, and he's supposed to send it to the people so that they'll be able to bury it. He's not doing it. You get it? So the Ashantis to have looted from people, the British to looted from them because it was an act of war. As a war, that is the consequence of war. People will loot from you, and it has been happening always. So this one, they didn't steal it. They looted it, but it only becomes a problem when the Ashanti king himself went to UK during the coronation of the current king to negotiate so that they will bring the artifacts to them so that he'll be able to display it during the Silver Jubilee. And it's a disgrace to him. The king himself said, the people fought, they won you, and you are requesting that they should bring things that they looted from you to show the shame of the Ashanti people being defeated by the British Empire. I mean, the king should, should be able to think enough, because if you read what's here, and we shouldn't see it as Ghana, because majority of people are saying they are bringing it back to Ghana. They're not bringing it back to Ghana. As we said, they are giving it to the Ashanti king, and it will be displayed at Menchia. But you have to know that it's not something that they stole. They won it by defeating the Ashanti people and looting it. If the Ashanti think that it's something that is a crime for the British to keep it, they should also send the skull of the Dinho people. They should give them back their skull so that they'll be able to bury the king, so that the soul of the king will be able to rest in peace. It's simple as ABC. But to me, it's a disgrace to the Ashanti people, and it's a disgrace to the king himself for negotiating such a bad deal. We should have gone for his thing.
I don't agree.
So now, dictionary definition for looted, or say looted, past participle. The present tense, loot, steal goods, steal goods from a place, typically during a war or riot.
Yes, I agree with that.
So the whole concept, and say, like, don't we have better negotiators? Why do you even have to go in the first place to negotiate?
They would never bring it back. They have so many.
In Ashanti king, who's going to negotiate? So he's a bad person.
Even Greece. Britain has BBB Pantoras, BBB of Greece, which Greece one have been trying to get it back, but they have passed several laws that in your mind fan within
Omo country. I don't think go beyond Omo country.
Yeah, so they can't send it back.
You have the right.
If you are defeated, they don't give it to you back.
Why do you even have to do this for me?
Like, no, for you. What will make a negotiator will go say this? You know, I know this thing for me. We say, okay,
it's no longer for us because Charlie, what they looted,
you know, this thing is money.
Auctions. It is for the museum now, because the museum bought these things. V&A museum, no. In your mom would discipline they buy it, they bought it, so they have.
So Mebao. So when Ghanaians go to the museum, what do they tell them?
Now this is for all.
They tell them that defeated the Ashanti people.
This is from Ghana.
They disgraced the Ashanti people and they took it from them.
Yes, what's it say?
They tell them that they disgraced the Ashanti people by defeating them during the 1874 war. And
I don't know why I'm so emotional about this thing. Like this particular topic,
because we have the mindset that something is for us and we've stolen and they're stealing it and they are.
It's not for you.
They are loading
it to us. During war.
Have to return it.
What's it say? GH.
They say they defeated the Ashanti during the war and they looted it from them. It's the same thing the Ashanti did to other tribes. The Ashanti should rather send those tribes, especially the skull that the Ashanti king has been putting his leg on. They should send it back. If they send it back, then I will personally go to UK and defend them and make sure that the UK people bring it. But if they're not doing that one, this one is useless thing that I would say that the people are saying this. Why are they rather loaning it to them? It's the Ashanti king who went to negotiate for this thing. So if there's someone that we should blame the Ashanti king.
So maybe I said, why? To display. Like, oh my goodness. So
the Ashanti if you go to Malaysia, they don't know their history. I'm telling you, you go to Malaysia, they don't know their history.
Say what you say, Diana. This topic.
Museum to museum dealing.
I am emotional.
Like every other museum, maybe Wofa artifacts, painting from another museum and come and display it in their museum.
But once you go for something that belongs to you, we lost as a result of
we lost it, but yes, it's a connection still. They lost it, yes, but still, it shows the connection they have. It represents some form of history.
It doesn't make sense to me, Gloria. It doesn't.
Gloria is right. Because
I don't pay. So why do you have it?
Why are you paying? Tell me exactly why you are paying.
I am paying because this thing more baby. Okay, say where you are in
like it's something from war of a Dinho. You have to know why it's like that. After the war, they will rape your women and they will even take some things from you.
This thing has nothing, like it has no glory attached to it. So why do you have to go for it?
You want to do that bad negotiation for the Ashanti. They shouldn't have Ghana to it. It's nothing related to Ghana.
What's the question?
They are adding more.
But can they develop new things?
That's the question.
But why would you then almost for playing about who's cost
special advisor to be
security
special advisor.
What is the meaning of this?
It's just between museums, so I think
so don't they have anything tangible or Ashanti museum?
Viewers are already there, but more some will say 25th anniversary, so it has to be bonus. And there's an artifact of the king. I think that's what they
come again.
It's bad, man.
It will mark the 150th year of the defeat of the Ashanti by the British when they looted these artifacts from them.
Showing us the things they stole.
So 150th defeat.
So the Ashanti people are happy. Ashanti
nobody is happy. People are
happy. It's nothing related to Ghana. It's nothing related to Ghana. People should remove Ghana from you.
Yeah, so this thing has nothing to do with Ghana. But I don't know. And I make say I don't know if I'm being emotional because of my background. Because I don't see any pride in it.
But
it's to show you. It's to show in them.
But the sense,
these are the things we had, and the
what man? I don't get the sense in it. Are you proud of the bull? Then the person stole your things.
But we should not only celebrate success. We are showing that even though they took all these things away, today we are in a position where we can have them. And it's a step into a future.
A step in what?
Future.
One thing, Ghanaians. One thing.
Future. We don't know.
One thing Ghanaians are known for, and they say when we go for loan, we don't pay. So probably this one.
Okay, they will be just to impose another.
So it's going to be a sort of tourism. And also tourism in space. Say, these are the things that we take.
I didn't do Ghana.
Na me kwa mtu
everybody
my dream about me.
everybody gonna be here.
Yet me first security tight guys be ko.
I don't think so. I don't support those thoughts way because we have to show that we are trustworthy.
Oh, they be yeah, found trustworthy.
I'm afraid
So viewers, this is where we draw the curtains. And thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much, GH Hausa, for always tuning, phoning in to have a discussion with us. We really appreciate your efforts. We respect your efforts. We really acknowledge your efforts. Nyakopon Inshao for your support that you are showing for Adam Fupa Media. I think you are one of Adam Fupa's favorites. You can your loyal fans. Say when you one, I'll be you two. Thank you so much. Your last words now. Yes, sorry. Every so enko.
Look, Ghanaians should always research before they start talking, because within this week I realized that we don't know our history. So when we start talking, we just start blah 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 blah, blah. And before everything, we should not always be reading headlines. We should read the entire content to know much about it. Thanks. Like Gloria said, we should know what is termed as negotiation between a museum and a museum. So Ghanaians, we should always be reading a lot. That's what I would say. And thank you, Adam Fupa Media. Thank you to our listeners, and thank you to my fellow finalists too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, bro. Gloria.
Thank you, our listeners and our viewers, for joining us today on Trending Issues. Midin Chama Obia Oshe wa utie nya. My last words, my bema AG I would say Kwan Lafia.
Kwan Lafia and GH.
Yes, it's Oshia.
Lafia low. And then yes,
we name basically
maybe me carriers. Yes, help it.
Okay. Well,
help it.
I feel first time here back. Mushi any your chair for you know. No.
Next week besa hu ara.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Next week besa.
You should also help with me refi. Yeah, that's the same day. Obe kan sa e wo ya feel papa.
Okay, so me so me fa akwanya we na mada etiefo ne ahwefo nyina ase. Those of you listening to us on the Adam Fupa application, I will thank you so much. Keep listening and encourage people to download. If you have any advertisement you want to advertise, just come to Adam Fupa Media, contact us, and we are going to do it for you. GH House Amesanda Asibio Meda me boss Asibio na sorry na I'm leaving you with Reggie O'Kenneth and na Kweku DMC. Se mwanti minkabiwa midi Wofa Dinho aka Asamwa Kokote Makramo. Una minya bini na me baby kikame